Hey guys, Fox here, welcome to another video, and today we're basically going to be talking about Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty. Just talking about them because there's a lot of things happening right now. Like the new COD is being released and the new Battlefield has already come out. Now I have already made my decision on what game I'm going to buy this year. I have bought Battlefield 1, I am absolutely loving it at the minute. It's so fun, it's amazing, and I would 100% recommend it to you. But basically I'm going to be telling you why you should buy Battlefield 1 and not Call of Duty. So we all know that recently Call of Duty has been on the decline. I mean, it's been doing worse and worse each year, producing absolutely dog-shit games that are just rubbish. And Infinite Warfare is the final game. You know, I'm done with it. You see, I've been buying every single Call of Duty every single year since Modern Warfare 2 COD 4 days, right? And as someone who's played those games when they came out and just experiencing how amazing that game was, Infinite Warfare looks like a piece of trash, and it doesn't even feel like Call of Duty at all. It feels nothing like a COD game. It feels more like Destiny or Star Wars Battlefront. It's not a COD game. The time to kill is way too fast. I feel like I'm playing hardcore mode when I'm playing. Literally just one shot, you're dead. If you remember the older Call of Duties, then you remember that you get shot and your controls vibrate and you're like, oh shit, I'm getting shot. And then you'd have time to react and do something about it, you know what I mean? But with this Infinite Warfare game, just bang, you're dead, instant. You're like, there's no coming back. Like, it's just so bad. The time to kill is just awful in the game, and it's just bad. Whereas in Battlefield, you have a really long time to kill, which makes the game just a little bit harder to play, but it also makes it more fun, and it makes the kills more rewarding. But it makes the game feel a lot better and a lot more like you've got control in the game, rather than you've got no control and you're just aimlessly shooting everywhere. I don't think you understand how much I used to hate the Battlefield game. I used to be the COD fanboy, you know, the kid that's just being a squeaker in the lobby and just shouting at everyone. So coming from a COD player to a Battlefield player, I can just see how much better the game really is. Like, I believe that COD was better a few years ago and it was better than Battlefield, but nowadays Battlefield have just caught up and Call of Duty just slowed down. And the problem is that people just keep buying the games, and that's why they can get away with just producing this absolute shite, because little kids just don't know what they're buying. Little kids don't really remember the days when Call of Duty was Call of Duty. Call of Duty used to be the game that everybody had, everybody played. You'd go online, there would be 900,000 players on at any given time. And nowadays, it's lucky if it gets 30,000 players. Not to mention that they're no longer showing the sales or anything, or the amount of players that they actually get, because they're too scared, because they know that their numbers are fucking dreadful. And people are moving on from Call of Duty gradually. It's just sad to see Call of Duty, like, get down to where it is now, because it used to be like the pinnacle of gaming, and now it's just some rubbish game. The hit detection is completely off. It's dreadful. Don't even get me started on the graphics. The graphics are so bad. It's like they took Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and then just put it in a shredder and picked up all the pieces and tried to merge them all back together. It just looks like dog shit. The game just, oh, it's just awful. The graphics are terrible. Whereas you've got Battlefield, not only is it easy to run, it just looks amazing. It's so smooth and it's easy to run, and the Battlefield graphics are just so much better than the Call of Duty ones. Like, the Infinite Warfare graphics are worse than Black Ops 3, which is really disappointing. And yet again, Call of Duty decided to money whore it and add in supply drops, which is another thing that I just absolutely hate. Supply drops ruin the game. And also, that's another big reason why I'm not buying Call of Duty, is because the devs lied to us and said that they're already going to add in like cosmetic items, nothing that's actually going to boost performance. It's just like skins and things like that. But they lied to us, so I'm just like, nah, I don't really want to play this game no more. The thing is, I generally feel sorry for the person who actually buys Call of Duty, because they're just wasting their money. They're going to get about 10 hours worth of enjoyment out of that game, and the rest is just going to be dog shit. The only thing I actually like about Infinite Warfare is the fact that they brought quick scoping back, and a lot of people hate quick scoping, so I think this is probably going to be like the first year that Battlefield actually beat Call of Duty in the sales, and Battlefield is going to be more popular because the game is just so much better. The fans are asking for like an old school, you know, World War I, World War II setting, and they're taking us to the year 3000, and we've got like robots and everything, and it's just rubbish. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants to fly around the map. Not to mention that they've just copied Black Ops 3 with the wall running, and they've absolutely failed it. It looks terrible. I think Battlefield have really nailed it this year and made an overall much better game. So my recommendation is going to go that you buy Battlefield, because the game just looks stunning, easy to run on a PC, so even you, like with low-end PCs, you'll be able to run that absolutely fine at decent settings. And people on consoles, you know, you got the best of both worlds. You've got a cheap console and you've got great graphics. The hit detection is amazing. The only thing that Battlefield is lacking that Call of Duty has the upper hand on is that Call of Duty has zombies. If Battlefield had some sort of other mode, like that mode in Modern Warfare 3 when you had to like survive the rounds, if Battlefield had that, then the game would literally just be amazing. It'd be like the perfect game. Everybody would just love it and buy it. But anyway guys, I just don't want you guys to go waste your money on Infinite Warfare because it looks terrible. If you've not spent your money yet, then I would go and buy Battlefield 1. It's a really fun game to play. I absolutely love it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please slap on a like, as it is always helpful. I'm going to aim for 25 likes for this video. At my Snapchat, if you have not done already, it's FoxYT. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave your opinion in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all later.
You can't buy this, triple flyness, like a shyness, your highness, is performing, look how long the line is. That's what happen, you make shit that's timeless. That's what happen, these rappers is the pioneers. What do it take to be a legend like Nas is? Y'all so novice, I'm so polished, I got a right to be a little bit snobbish.